is going on, you guys? There ain't nothing better than making a video 5 times. You know what I mean? That pretty much makes a video very, very special. Let's go ahead and kick it off and me try to be excited about these cards I've shown so many times already. They're like so out of order now. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get started because I'm pretty sure there'll be a number 6 in my near future. We'll get it started with this 2023 Topps Home Field Advantage. This is a card I had signed in person at a signing a couple months back. It was super cool. Meeting Jose Altuve in person, although just for a couple seconds. So got that. So that will be going in the Jose Altuve shoebox. It looks a lot like these, but it says Jose Altuve. Moving on, this 2019 Independence Day, number 276. Got this actually on eBay auction. I'm wanting to say I paid like $8 or $9, which is really, really cool. They don't come up very often, obviously, because of the numbering, but super happy to add that. Next is, I don't know the year on this. What is this? This is a 2022 Trophy Hunter. I think this is like kind of like a remake of a set that they had back in the late 90s called Ringmasters, I think the set was called. I absolutely loved the set back then, and when I seen they had one of Altuve now, I was like, yep, need to get it. And it was super cheap, man. I'm wanting to say the card itself was like $1 or $2, and then another $1 or $2 shipped. Cameron Grimes Zebra Prism. Bought this card a while back for like $8. This particular year, the 2022s are very hard to find. They just don't come up very often. And then in 2023, Panini, believe it or not, like tripled the production of the Zebra Prisms. So the card was pretty cheap, and then the autograph was actually really cheap as well. He was in the WWE when I bought the card, but he since has been let go. But I do want to talk about the company I sent in for the autograph, and that's a company called Highspots. They only deal with wrestlers, but what's cool with them is when you send in a card, they send your card back in a one-touch with their little tamper-proof seal on it, which I think is super cool. It's going above and beyond. And like these days, you know, nobody's doing that. No one's going above and beyond. And you don't pay any extra for that. So I always really appreciate getting a card back from them. We'll move on to some Jordan cards. This is Going Yard from Stadium Club. I forget what this one's numbered to. Oh, there it is. Numbered to 50. So really digging, picking up these inserts of Altuve and Alverez. It's just been super cool picking up like really cool cards, insert cards, numbered cards, you know, for under $10. I really got away from that in the past decade. This card, I wanted to get this card a year or so ago, 2 years when it came out, 4 years ago, according to the back of the card, and I just didn't. And I seen it on eBay, and it was super cheap. It was under $4. But this is this Air Jordan. Rookie year, has a little rookie logo, but anyway, super cool. I love the diamond formation. Some of y'all may know, may not know. I was with the Blue Angels from 2010 to 13. So that was super cool seeing that formation up here in the corner. This one I picked up on ComC and I thought was absolutely dope. And showing it off on camera is not going to do it any justice. It's numbered 18 of 50. And this is Launched into Orbit from Topps Chrome. This thing has a wicked shine and all these like, God dog, the glare is terrible. All these like little lasers coming off of it. In person, they all like different colors, and you know, in the light, it's like real, like ooh ah, you know, makes you do that, like ooh ah, like just like that, probably more. So really cool to add that little Bad Johnson. At that Jose Altuve signing I just spoke of, Jordan was there as well, and I got him on this 2020, which is rookie year for him, Color Blast. And this thing just turned out absolutely gorgeous. So happy to have that. That will be going in the Jordan shoebox. Let me see if I can... Well, you can't see because that door's open, but it's right there. That's the Jordan, and then I think the Jose Altuve one is behind the door. I've been picking up quite a bit of Bobby Cox cards lately. Yeah, I mean, you could probably use your brain on why I've been picking up his stuff lately. It sounds terrible just to even think like that, but he's never been one to do a lot of signings or paid signings or anything like that. Really didn't even pick up after his induction into the Hall of Fame. So I try to pick these up when I can, but man, believe it or not, his stuff is not cheap. If you can find an authentic autograph of his for like $50, you're doing very, very good. So picked up this, which is a 1983. And this, which is 85. Yeah. So both of those will be going off to PSA here before too long to get slabbed up and authenticated. And for my vintage collectors, your boy did pick up a Mickey Mantle. What's up? This. It's not really vintage at all. It's from 2023, but this thing is just super cool. It's called a Tiger Eye, and that is Mickey Mantle. And they're not numbered, but I know they are short printed. What I didn't know about this card until I had it in hand is this thing is super thick, man, which I don't really enjoy or like real thick cards. So, you know, when you're going through a handful of like normal top loaders, like just thumbing through cards, and then like you have this monstrosity in the middle of it, you know, it's like super duper first world problems. But anyways, meaning I probably wouldn't have got it if I knew it was a thick boy. But in person, this thing is super cool, man. Very unique, very different. And actually, this is the first time I've pulled it out of the penny sleeve and top loader. It's actually a lot cooler outside of that. So that's that. And then last but not least, 2 weekends ago, Mr. Andre Johnson was at a paid signing here locally at the Fitterman Sports Complex in League City, Texas. So I had him sign this 2003 Topps Chrome Black Refractor, number 2, a 100. So, man, I think the like record high for raw cards, I think I have the dubious honor of saying I paid that. It was about 6 months before induction, or I guess not induction, 6 months or so before the names came out of who was going to be inducted, or who would get selected, I should say. And the card just never comes up, man, because it's number 200. And one finally came up on auction, and I thought it would go for like $400 or $500, and so I put in an insane snipe, a stupid snipe, and I won it for $900. And now, I think like last week I checked, there was like 3 of them on eBay for between $400 to $600. So, we'll take an L on that one. But I'm super happy to add another signed rookie black refractor to the collection. Just super cool, you know, numbered to 100. Obviously, there's not a ton of these around, and Hall of Famers are always sought after. So that is that. Going into 10 minutes. Hope y'all enjoyed those pickups. Kind of all over the place, but that is just how I collect. So, till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye. Toodles.